What's going on, everybody? So as you can see, we have a different type of game that's being involved today on our channel, and it's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. I don't know exactly how much we're actually going to post related to this, but this is our first one. I like Yu-Gi-Oh. I've always liked Yu-Gi-Oh. It's one of those shows that I grew up watching, and I've always had. I played the games too. Like I played Yu-Gi-Oh! And the Sacred Cards. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds World Championships 2008, I think it is. And this is the first, maybe next gen console game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I've played. I think I even played the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX game, but regardless of all that, I've seen Master Duel. It's been popping up on my feed. I've noticed the ridiculous amount of combos that go into this game, and it just confuses me, and it's like, oh my god, that's so different than probably how normal Yu-Gi-Oh or any Yu-Gi-Oh is played, right? But I'm actually using Chat GPT to help me kind of learn how to play this deck, right? Right now we're going in the SP challenge. We're going against Mako, which I think is only the second duel, but this is me trying to learn how to play the game. So I've told Chat GPT my hand, everything that I drew, and this is the play that it has told me to go with. It has told me to use Gold Sarcophagus to get Ancient Chant in 2 turns, and then it has told me to set down my 3 face downs. So Swords of Revealing Light is activated as well, and keep in mind, I just literally do not know how to play this game. I do not know how to use this deck, and as you can see, I already know this isn't the most optimal given from when I recorded this till now, just because of them saying, the Jack's Knight, King's Knight is more of a little bit of old-fashioned Yu-Gi-Oh for the most part, which it is what it is. I mean, I was trying to go based off what I know and what I've seen at the time of me watching the video, but again, I'm just trying to learn how to play the game. I know Egyptian gods really aren't optimal as much as these things. Those whole link summons, this pendulum summons, XYZ, like I don't understand any of those, and it just confuses me. But regardless, I drew True Sun God, and anybody that plays Winged Dragon of Ra, feel free to let me know like other combos or optimals that are good, because Winged Dragon of Ra, the Egyptian gods, is a deck that I do want to learn how to play, and like maybe synchro decks for the most part. But overall, this is really all I got, and I am still trying to use cards that I like Swords of Revealing Light. I really doubt many people really use that. I rarely even see Mirror Force really involved. But again, this is a different time that I'm recording it, so I have already made a few changes, but I did want to get this game out there and just kind of let you guys know that it's something I'm diving into. I do have a few Synchro Cup videos that I will be releasing related to that recent event. I'm pretty upset that I actually missed any of the old God Card and Blue Eyes events that happened, and I think the Chaos Max Dragon mate was part of one of those, and that kind of sucks. So that's a cool mate to have. But right now, this with Demon Slayer and even still the little bit of COD are the games I'm probably going to be playing for the most part. As of recently, I'm also starting to stream a little bit more on Twitch, at least the solo mode I have been doing recently. So if you're interested or want to chat anything related to this or anything else really related to anime or anything, feel free to stop by over there on that end, take a look at that. Obviously, the more support that I can get over there, the more I can stream and do other things. So that's something I'm trying to get into as I play all these games. Like, that's the thing, I play all these games, and I'm just trying to figure out a way to kind of make it kind of worth it, as opposed to just playing them. That's just my point of view. But here we are, continuing our traps to make sure, we draw everything that we need to. So I think I did mess up because I think Ancient Chant needs to be on the field, and I have all these, trap cards that are in the way, right? Now, this video is taking a while to be released, so the data I have of what ChatGPT told me to do might be gone. So I'm just trying to watch and kind of learn what's going on, because I'm sure people who are watching this are so confused and thinking, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm thinking the same exact thing. I picked the knights just because in the final episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, you see that Yami or Tem uses the 3 knights to be able to summon the Winged Dragon of Ra. So that's my whole thought process of why we're using them. I saw Joker's Wild in the video. It's very unfortunate that Torrential Tribute was, on the floor right there. But just trying to see, a method to get them out here. I also am just trying to learn, Ra's abilities and what he can do and what cards need to be where. Like, I know True Sun God, Ancient Chant, Millennium Revelation, those all need to be involved. So I know that, and I just have cards where I need to draw. Usually when I play games like this, I don't ever get the best hands at all. It's very rare I do, or when I do, I just never get them like when I need to. Or it's like, oh, played somebody that wasn't that good and I got it. That's usually how it works with me. But this is an entirely new learning process for me. But like I said, it's a game I'm really trying to get into just a little bit. I don't expect to really take this game necessarily all that far, because this is definitely one of those games where I'm not going to be able to make a guide on, those pendulum summons and all that stuff. This is where, it's more of a reminiscent game. Like, I want to use Blue Eyes, I want to use Egyptian Gods, I want to use Dark Magician, I want to use Stardust Dragon, I want to use Red Dragon Archfiend. Black Wings, I'm not too sure. That's don't get me wrong, I like Crow, but I don't know. Playing those decks in the synchro coverage just wasn't it for me. But I'm still trying to just learn the basis of, what these cards do. So it might be weird. It might be a while trying to get into a Egyptian God deck, at least on ranked. But the good thing is that since I'm barely starting, I'm going to be at the very bottom. So, hopefully that gives me a chance to kind of, think about, what kind of deck I want to make. Because again, like I said, I don't know if I want to do a Blue Eyes one first, get used to that, because I've seen all these different Blue Eyes things that are so different related to Kaiba. But I mean, I would like I don't mind kind of trying to learn, the ins and outs of that deck. I want to make the early prediction that Dark Magician is the next anniversary special that's going to be, in February. I think that's when the last one was when I checked. I think that's my prediction. We just had Blue Eyes, I think, for it, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. There needs to be a Dark Magician, event around the corner or something. So still getting used to this whole Joker's straight thing. So what? I can discard a card. I can add Queen's Knight. That lets me bring King's Knight from my deck, and then I can normal summon it because Queen's Knight's there, and then I can summon Jack's Knight. Right? Is that how it works? You can special summon one Jack's Knight. Yeah. It's weird that it's not in yellow, though. Is it because of the... I don't know. But I know because of Millennium Revelation, I can now use Monster Reborn to get Winged Dragon of Ra, because normally I don't think you can do that with the God cards. Or maybe they go away at the end of the activation. It's something along the sort of that. It's been a while, so I'm still trying to get used to it. And I'm so confused. No, I guess I know how his ability works. So I guess if I tribute summoned him, I would get all the attack points of what I tributed, I believe is how it works. And then I can still do the life point thing where I go all the way down to 100 and that adds to attack points. So I think that's where the mistake here was in terms of trying to get the OTK. And here I think I was actually fiddling with stuff. Like I didn't use Chat GPT for this part, so I just summoned Immortal Phoenix just because I was really just pushing buttons at this point. But you know, sometimes that's how this game works. Oh my god, yeah, I'm sorry. But that's what I've noticed. A lot of it is pushing buttons, seeing what pops up. And obviously I get you don't activate every single effect just because you can. Like I understand that part, as you know, I've tried it and didn't work that way. But you know, overall, man, this is so slow. Like just watching this is like, dang, even edited. Like keep in mind, this video was chopped up. Like if I left it alone, it was like 40 minutes because I was like just trying to figure out how to play this deck. Like that's ridiculous. And I was like so happy I got him out. I got my 3 well, actually, what did I do? No. Yeah, no, this is where I got confused because I thought I attributed to him, but I guess it worked out differently than when I was reading. So I was like, damn, he got 100 life points still, and I don't know what to do. But then this is when I guess, you know, Joker straight would be always kicking in for the most part. You can just kind of rinse and repeat the Queen's Knight and Jack's Knight combo over and over again, I think. Or at least you get Joker straight always back in your hand and Joker's Wild is there. It's like a weird combo. I don't know how good it or how well it works on actual online, but that's going to wrap up our first video here related to Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. Please let me know what you guys think, any constructive criticism, if there's something you guys are interested in the future after I release a few more. Please just let me know, and you know, let me know any ins and outs related to any of the decks that I mentioned that I was interested in playing in, because it's gonna hopefully go a long way, and I would like to showcase this game a little bit more, maybe on the more casual end, to help maybe more people get into this game. So I will see you guys in the next video.